Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to online class of science of class 3rd. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good at your home. Students, I am Achal Mittal and today in this video I am going to start your lesson number 3 of science. Before summer vacation, I have given you some holiday homework. Hope you all have done that well. So not further delay, take out your book and open lesson number 3. Birds. So this chapter we will study about the structure of bird, structure of beaks and their mode of nutrition. The first exercises, let's warm up. Just read it. The first question is, a green bird with a red beak. Parrot, P-A-R-R-O-T, parrot. Second, a flightless bird. Ostrich, O-S-T-R-I-C-H, ostrich. Third, a bird whose eggs we eat. Hen. Fourth, the national bird of India, peacock, P-E-A-C-O-C-K, peacock. And the fifth is a bird that was used to carry messages, pigeon. Now come on, read on. Birds are feathered winged animals with a beak. They are egg-laying animals. A bird's body comprises of a head with a beak, a trunk with wings, feathers and legs with claws. So students, birds are feathered winged animals. They have beak, they lay eggs. Their body is divided into head, trunk, feather and legs with claws. You can see the structure here. Here is the head of the bird. This is the feather, and here you can see the claws with leg with claws. Okay. So now next, how do birds fly? Most birds can fly in the air. Number first, the wings of the birds help them to fly. The wings are attached to the body with the help of muscles. These muscles help the wings to move. So students, birds' wings attach to the muscles which help them to fly. Second, they have hollow and light bones which make their bodies very light. So students, birds have hollow bones. Hollow means खोखली bones होती हैं उनकी, which make them light and help them to fly. Third, the streamlined or boat-shaped body of the birds help them to fly through the air easily. You can see the bird of body here. It is a boat-shaped. Okay, it is also called streamlined body, which help them to fly in the air easily. Now come on next page. Hope you get it. Fourth point, here the tails of the birds help them to change direction while flying. So birds' tails help them to change the direction during flying. Now next, here when birds fly, their wings move up and down in two directions. The upward and backward movement of bird is called upstroke movement. The downward and forward movement of the bird is called downstroke movement. So whenever bird fly, there is two type of movement, upstroke and downstroke movements. So students, these movements is done by the help of wings. Upstroke movement picture you can see here. This is the upward and backward direction movement, and here downstroke movement. This is downward and forward movement. Now come on here, feathers. A bird's body is covered with different type of feathers, down feathers and flight feathers. There are two type of feathers they have described. Number first, down feathers are small and fluffy feathers. They keep the bird's body warm. So what is the use of down feathers? They keep the bird's body warm. Next is flight feather, are attached to the wings. They are flat and long. They help the birds to fly. So these help to birds fly. Now next, beak of birds. Different kind of birds have beaks of different shapes. The shape of a bird's beak depends on the kind of food it eats. Birds use their beak to pick up and eat their food. They also use their beaks to make their nest. Students, as we use our mouth to eat, so birds use their beaks to eat. Okay, different kind of birds have different kind of beaks. The shape of beaks depend on their kind of food. Birds use their beaks to pick up the food and also make their nest with the help of these beaks. Okay. Now here you can see birds, beaks, and how it used. Here you can see small, hard and pointed beak. This is a bird, sparrow. Sparrow, pigeon, peacock have these beaks to eat grains, seed, cracked nuts. Hooked beak, a parrot has a hooked beak. Hooked beak help it to crack nuts and bite hard fruits. Okay, now next page. Here, strong, sharp and hooked beak. Eagle, vulture, hawks have a strong, sharp and hooked beak. Such a beak helps these birds to tear the flesh. Next, broad and flat beak. Ducks have broad and flat shovel-like beaks. These beaks help them to dig in the soft mud near ponds to find worms for their food. These beaks have strainers along the edges of the beak. Water and mud goes out of these strainers, leaving worms inside. Okay, so if I will ask which birds have strainers, you have to say duck. Now next, strong and heavy beak. A woodpecker has a strong, hard and heavy beak. It helps it to make holes in the trunk of catch insects for its food. Now broad beak. Swallows have broad and short beaks. Their mouth is sticky from inside. As they go round and round through the air with beaks, open tiny insects get stuck into their mouths. So swallows has स्टकी माउथ, जिसे वो अपने माउथ में इंसेक्ट्स को स्ट्रक कर लेती है. नाउ नेक्स्ट, ब्रॉड लॉन्ग एंड पॉइंटेड बीक. किंगफिशर हैव सच बीक्स टू कैच फिश फ्रॉम द वाटर बॉडीज. नेक्स्ट, long, thin and pointed beak. Sunbirds has this type of beak to suck nectar from flowers. Now here, feet and claws of birds. You can see feet and claws of birds. Birds use their feet and claws to walk, hop and sit on the branches of the trees. They also help the birds to catch and hold their food. Now next page. Praying bird. Praying birds like vulture, eagles have sharp claws with curved nails, all called talons, to kill their prey and tear the flesh. Scratching birds like hen and peacock have sharp claws and strong legs. These help them to scratch the ground to look for seeds and worms. Now next, home of birds. A nest is a home of birds. As we live in the home, in a house, same as birds live in the nest. Nests are a shelter for their eggs and young ones. Birds lay their eggs in the nest, and the eggs hatch and the young ones come out. Now I will describe you the type of nest. Here you can see birds use a variety of things to build their nest. Clothes, leaves, straw, wool, thread and twigs are some commonly used material. So these are the material which birds use to make their nest. What are these materials? Materials are clothes, leaves, straw, wool, thread, twigs. Now we will read about the different type of nest of different birds. First I will describe you weaver bird's nest. Weaver bird weaves its nest from grass and leaves. It has a slight bend inside it, which prevents the egg from falling. You can see this is the weaver bird's nest. It has slightly bend inside it, which prevents the egg from falling. Now vulture's nest. Vulture use sticks to make nest in tall trees. The nest of a vulture look like a shallow cup. Here you can see this is the vulture nest. Now next, tailor bird's nest. Tailor birds make its nest with leaves. It uses its beak as a needle to sew the leaves using thread and wool. So tailor bird use leaves to make its nest. You can see this is the tailor bird nest. Woodpecker's nest. Woodpeckers make their nest in trees trunk with the help of their beak. So here you can see the woodpecker nest. It is a hole. like a structure in a trunk of tree. Now come on next page. Sparrow's nest, it is very common, you have seen it. Sparrow and pigeon build their nest on ventilators, roof of houses and other places. Kingfisher's nest, kingfisher make a hole along the bank of a river and use it as a nest. This is the kingfisher nest. So students, these are the type of nest of different type of birds. Now I will describe the sounds of birds. Most birds make noises and sounds that scientists have been able to group into two types. So students, scientists grouped bird sounds into two groups. One is calls and second is songs. Calls. Calls are short tones, you can see here, that are used to give warning to other birds. Next, songs. Songs are longer tunes with repeat sound pattern that make them sound musical. So calls are the short for the warning. Songs are the long tone for the pattern and musical to repeat the pattern and make the musical sound. What bird sound means? Here call means I have found food, I am worried, look out, there is a flying predator, don't disturb, this is my territory. And the songs mean I am lovely, I am so happy, I am singing a song. Now care for birds. Never touch its bird's nest. Do not touch or move a bird's nest. Do not pick up a baby bird from the nest. So these are the care of birds. You should give them water. You should give them grains. You should take care of birds also, as you take care of yourself. So students, this is the chapter of birds. It is over. Explanation of this chapter. In my next video, I will give the question answer and exercise of this chapter. I hope you have listened it well and understand it. Your homework is you have to read these quick recalls and the new words on another page which is given, that you have to learn new words. It is sufficient for today. Thank you. Have a nice day. I will meet you in my next video. Take care.